I can't tell you. When you feel powerless, how hard it is to stay focused sometimes. You seek everything outside of yourself to fill a sense of longing and want, which is simply a desire for unity. It's a desire for love. When I was a child, I thought I was thinking like a grown man. And as a grown man in many ways, I still think like a child. I still learn from those days to be more like I was then, without the burdens and pressures of life. Like the many days I almost walked into the light, when the music stopped and life and I felt hell rise. But I refused to accept and surrender, and that's what kept me alive. There's an energy and consciousness of all things, like the sound when a bird sings and the resonance of a bell's ring. Bright like the rays of the sun at high noon, strong like the ocean's attraction to the moon. The same energy that beats the heart, the same energy that creates the art. Is this God? Is God this? If so, then we are. It's not an easy road, but I love it. You know, any answer I give wouldn't show you what I have for you. It's complex and incomplete. In part, adoration, admiration, light, love, and a genuine intoxication. And if only for these interactions, I am beyond satisfied. Once in a lifetime, like two strikes in the clouds, but today for the first time in a while I seen blue skies. No do-overs, maybe you knew it was over. Today's new and I'm feeling like a four-leaf clover. Or am I just Rover? Even the sun shines on a dog's ass some days. Waiting in vain feels like a lifelong Sunday. Complex these concepts, at my worst there was fun days. Yes, complex these concepts. Fun days, maybe one day. If you hate me, I know you love me. Because if you love me, it's likely you're gonna hate me. You may hate me, but don't love to hate me. Love achieves peace. I believe in my heart, I think in my mind, and I know in my gut that any revolution won through violence will likely be unsuccessful. Overpowering violence with violence leaves the door open for another violent uprising. You can't win peace with war. You win peace by instilling a value system based on general principles or spiritual principles. And when these principles are applied, problems become evident and solutions collectively develop. Can you imagine a world without monetary value placed on time, where everyone contributes according to each's ability and equally reaps the rewards of our collective efforts unconditionally? As kids, we imagined worlds that could be, and as adults, we became detached from the power of imagination, but you can reconnect and have the ability to make these dreams a reality. Before colonialism, on this continent, there was pure communism, which will return again after the fall of capitalism when it devours itself. An indigenous way of life is true communism and has proven to be the only sustainable social system in history. Imagine the possibilities when technology is incorporated. When we all realize that both fighting and capitalism is in no one's best interest and cooperation is, revolution will be successful. Revolution will begin with actual socialism. Then pure communism will ultimately take place again. A big part of it begins in learning to live by general or spiritual principles, including unity, respect, integrity, open-mindedness, compassion, and love. A revolution of love sounds like a squishy concept, but acting with principles is in and of itself an act of love for self, community, and environment. Acting on general principles, solutions become evident. This process is the responsibility of predecessors to educate the following generations, ultimately teaching that what's in the best interest of community is also in the best interest of the individual. As a preschool kid, I imagined and drew a machine called the Loperator that removed meat from lobsters. Now there's automated butcher machines that pluck, gut, and debone chicken. My point is, if you can imagine something, the possibilities are endless, especially given the technology we have available. Until the people realize, choose, and act on the power of unity, we will not know peace from this oppressive system. That's why I say and pray every day, peace and power to the people.